Hello. Got a beautiful, I'll start using pencil today. Okay, so let's do it with pencil. A beautiful girl sitting, not sitting, she's laying almost like in the beach. That's her bum area. And then you have one leg going up, her right leg moving up, and then this foot moves right here, further out there. If you notice, I'm using pencil this time, so you can use pencil at home or you can do it on charcoal, but also it's very speedy with pencil as well. It's quicker than charcoal. So speedy drawing. Hand down, and this hand is on the top of, so her left hand is on the top of the right hand. I have the elbow, she's looking low, nose area. As I said, it's because I've started with Ian. We've done this drawing this week with Ian, and Ian just prompted me, said to me, why don't we go back to pencil for a while? So I said, okay, let's do it then. So whilst I'm doing it with Ian and the Tuesday class, I said I'll do it with you as well. Kneecap, shin, calf, one bottom, the other one, that's it, and then dark here. That's the shadow, and then you have the table, or sand if you wish. But I wouldn't say sand because this hand is hanging about, so sand cannot be, actually, it cannot be the hand hanging this way if it's in a sand or on a flat surface, let's say this. Let's put it this way. And you have chin, nose, eyelid, beautiful rich hair, and the eye, the ear. Ear goes this way. So if the eye is at that angle, go up and you'll find the ear there. So just do that, see? Because she's turning, she's looking low. That will suggest you the beginning of the ear, which is there. Then you have nose, quite prominent nose. It's in the light area. Then you have the hair, and again, it's I'm trying to go with the most important shapes, which is chin, eye cavity here, the other eye. Just make the nose a bit more prominent, then moves inwards a little bit. Then stump, let's work a little bit with stump. I didn't want to get too involved with the portrait, but this portrait, it's tricky because he's looking low. Shadow here. Hand, and the hand moves this way. Index finger, and all the other fingers. And you have eye cavity, looking low, nose, lip, and then you have chin. Now, I've just noticed, yes, very, 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 very short distance. So move the elbow down. Actually, I've increased the head a lot. So this is why. I've done a very, very, really big head here. She's a big-headed girl, but don't want to do a tiny head. So what I'm doing now, I'm adjusting everything else. Bring down this. One hand there, the other hand here, and then you have shadow underneath, and then shadow all around her head, just to bring it back in line. That clarifies what's going on. So the head comes here, hair comes there, turban, sorry, turban, what I'm talking. Her bun, ear, bring down the ear like this way, and lip, upper lip, destroyed it, and then destroyed all the features there because they were too messy. So I can bring them up again. This is the forehead. She's looking low. That's the forehead. That's the nose. Chin. Coming back here. So chin back, neck, shoulder, and a little bit dark on the hair. All around here you have now eyebrow, eye. Let's be a bit more specific now. Nose, and the lower lip. And as I said, the neck, and you have this darkness here, which is the hand. So I brought it back to where it needs to be, and this is there, the other eyelid, the other eye there, and here. And bring back this. Dark shadow. And dark here. Nose, just put the nose a bit more in prominence, as you'll see on the picture, she's got the nose is in the light area. Now you got the hand here, one on the top of the other, that's the other side of the hand. So these two landmarks, they're very important. That's why I'm darkening them more than necessary, because they are very, very important, these two. It's where the bone structure starts, or where the bone starts turning, make the revealing turn of what kind of posture that the whole arm does have. And then dark here. Now her breast is here, some here, and I better give a little bit more belly. More belly here. That moves back there. And let me get some bit more stump, another stump. A better stump, this bigger stump. And dark here. All this area needs to go darker. I think that this I could go and make it a little bit. She's not as chubby as she looks on me. She's less. She's not a big girl. She's quite slim. Small, elongate bone structure, and then you have the shadow here. Rib cage to show a little bit about what's going on at the top. Then you have the shadow here. That's the shadow of the arm, upper arm on the body, then muscle shadow. And then hand goes a bit further out. So let's make a bit more delicate hands, basically. And then the shadow of her legs underneath here. Maybe I need to bring those a bit more in line because they look to me quite long. I'm measuring this, goes at the same level as that, so there. I was measuring at horizontal level where this leg goes up here, this foot. And it's up there, up here. And the other one moves right back here. At this back here. Here. But it's high, it's higher than this, so this foot stands higher. Calf here. Again, try it with pencil, or if you're not willing to try it with pencil, you can do it in charcoal. It's no problem. Anything you can do it in pencil, charcoal, any of these two. But as I said, it's more. Well, depends. I can do it. I can manage to do it quicker with pencil and charcoal as well. Now, what I see with pencil is that the darks are not as dark as they are with charcoal. So it's a different technique with pencil, slightly different technique. Because you can see I'm moving it very, very quickly, very fast, the pencil. And you cannot do that with charcoal. Well, I guess you can, but you won't have the same results. So it's a slightly different approach. But it's up to you. As I said, you don't have to do it with pencil, but I'm giving you another alternative here. It was Ian, as I said, Ian who decided to Said, well, let's try with pencil again. Said, yeah, well, it's been a long time. Why not pencil? I think I lowered it too much. A bum here, so the other one here. And then this is quite rounded, obviously, so that line goes out, away. And smaller feet here. Sorry, smaller, not feet, thigh. Well, not smaller, but a little bit thinner. And then this shadow. Just to highlight a little bit the heel here. The heel goes thinner here. And this shadow, which suggests the turn of the feet. And then heel on this side. And then all the shadow, a massive shadow coming all the way through. Something's not working here. It looks like she's a little bit too close. That bum here is a bit too close with that side. So that distance from shoulder to the bum or hip, it's a little bit too short. So I've increased that, decreased it. Sorry, increased it, not decreased it. And then I can bring up a little bit this shoulder blade here. Shoulder. There. And that will make the hand a little bit more, it will be more convincing. Dark shadow here. And then you have the ear. And this darker, the whole face is in a darker shadow. This way. Well, this is it. I mean, the whole figure is there, but it's not finished, of course. Well, with pencil, you're always bound to do a lot more details. Because you can say, I can make a little bit better, you know, a more transparent shadow here, a little bit darker there. So you're back and forth with pencil. With charcoal, it's more of an immediate medium. I like both mediums, if you want to ask me. Both. They all have their different properties, different approaches, different textures, if you wish. With pencil it takes you longer, because again you do tend to render a lot more, and because you see, you do those lines, and with charcoal you can go straight with a finger and then spread those darks. But here you need to use, it's a lot more precise, the use of pencil, I would say. get them mixed up. They don't have to be too bright here. And then dark, 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 dark. And then dark here. Oh, I think I've got that a little bit low. This elbow. See, brought it up a bit, a few millimeters from there, moved it up from there, moved it up here. And that shadow enters this area here. So here, nipple, give her a little bit of a nipple, then you have rib cage coming through here, and this bottom is higher than this. Bit of shadow now around here, half tone. It's more than half tone, it's a dark shadow underneath her bottom, which makes the thigh a lot more precise by darkening this way. Now the two thighs are separate here. There's a line which separates them. And what I haven't done here is obviously the backgrounds. So hold the pencil this way and then spread those darks all over the background. And there is a grey background behind the model, which you cannot do it differently unless you darken everything like this. So you give it a warm tone. A warm tone on the whole of the drawing. You can do it the whole of the drawing, so darken it a bit more. It gives her atmosphere more than anything, but also from this stage I can start brighten up the highlights. Do you remember we've done this with charcoal? You do the drawing and then you come back and then go on the top of the drawing of charcoal. You can do it this way. Do those darks coming through here. And then dark shadow here. All of that. Now, the lightest area, by looking at it, is here. Unmistakably. One, definitely a light. Then this hand is way lighter than the other one. So her right hand, index finger, thumb, index finger moving down, and a little bit of highlight here on the bone structure of this other arm. And then move it down. One arm here, and the other one there. There we are. So a little bit lighter here, and lighter her left bum here. A vaguely light area where you suggest to the viewer the rib cage, but this is definitely the lightest bit. And darker, sorry, not darker, lighter, slightly lighter here and there. Keep that not too bright. And this dark area here, very, very dark area. That's the darkest dark in the whole of the drawing, this one here. This, and so the whole neck is been hidden there on that shadow. And then jawline. And light. Light. Here you have, and then you have that flat surface here, where she's sitting, laying. And maybe a little darker, brighter, that triangular shape here. Make her arm a little bit thinner. So that was there, move the line there. Makes her arm more normal, let's put it this way. Lip. And softly brighten the chin here. The chin, yes, correct. Nose. Forehead. If you wish, you can play around with these, with the hair. Sorry. Simon is calling. Recording on the phone. Okay, now. So there we are, you have it, you have the whole figure here, and the bum, that bum line is here. It's too dark for me, so soften the whole thing. Now, I haven't done much not putty, sorry. Stump work. So let's bring the stump down here. And then bring that area behind her back. There. See, brighten that up, and you can make her a lot thinner, a lot more elegant, her body, by doing this. And then you can, at this point here, you can join that light right here. You don't have to be exact with the lines, you see. And her bun right up here. And here, hand, this arm, there we are. And I think a little bit more bony structure here. And this is very important there. That's the bone structure underneath her upper arm. As I said, I'll leave that line open, it's better. As a proportion, which I do put a lot of emphasis for the right reasons, it's okay. It looks elongated because the angle of the camera is this way, and I cannot move the camera that way. I cannot do it because then you have the shadow of the camera there. So that's the reason why I'm not moving the camera differently. But proportion wise, it's okay. Yeah, maybe that shin, it's slightly longer than I need to, so cut it here. So not that top foot, lower the foot. That lower design, that new design here, not the previous one. Here we are. And I would darken this a bit more. So the whole concept for that is the shadow. And why not give it a go with a brush? Well, I do have a brush here. So look, I had enough with the stump. Brush gives you a different texture, which the stump cannot achieve. And here. And the whole face area. A bit of brush work here. And the background. Well, hey, it softens everything, you see? Just over the hands, it's not a problem. You can get them back again with a putty, as we know. See a different texture or a different direction, not horizontal, vertical lines. And horizontal, of course. Okay. Now going back and forth is to brighten up again. Here, bone structure. So you can give a little bit more details on the hand. You can now emphasize the area that you like most. I like the hands, fingers here. Beautiful detail on the fingers. See? Give more definition here. You don't have to, but it just makes it richer. Makes the drawing richer. One hand, the other one here, and going back and forth to the face. She's looking low, and highlight underneath the eyelids, and highlight on the nose. forehead. Oh, she looks like Avatar with that nose. Make those movies, do you know the movie Avatar? She looks like this, character there. It's a bit clearer. Ear. The ear is at this area, and maybe it's too bright for me, so give it a little bit of darker tone. Hair comes right around here. A little bit more detailed, and also darkening this shoulder blade. The whole concept of shoulder blade here. And then here, just give her a bit more spine, darkness of the spine. And one bottom and the other one. Again, I don't want to go too dark here. It's a bit lighter, especially here on the top. And then you have the highlight. And then it moves, and then it just disappears. That shadow, that light disappears. That light disappears as it goes further back. And highlight here. There we are, give it a bit more volume there. And I think we are done. Bring that, sorry, I'm moving everything here. Lighter here. There we are. And a little bit of rib cage indication, a rib cage. Okay, and then lose that line of her bum going back to the background. I think it's good as it is. Okay, what's the date today then? Is 21st of the 9th. 21st of the 9th. Okay, see you on the next one. Bye.